Hello, I am Deepak Fadnis. As you know, I have been translating the Abhangas of Saint Tukaram from Marathi into English. The intention is that the world outside Maharashtra doesn't know about Saint Tukaram. They might have heard the name, but they don't know how great he was. What kind of a great love he had for God that God had to come and take him with him. And what is the beautiful, lovely poetry he has written in the name of Abhanga Gatha. So I thought it is my duty to let the whole world outside Maharashtra know it, and hence I'm translating it into English. I hope you'll like my idea. Today we are going to translate Abhangas 428 and 429. First I will read the first one in Marathi. माय बापा पुढे लेकराची आळी आणिक हे पाळी कोण लळे सांभाळाजी माझी विषमे अनंता जवळी असता अभेरका आणिकांची चाले सत्ता आम्हावरी तुमची ते चोरी मग काय तुका म्हणे आलो तुरोनी जवळी आता टाळाटाळी करू नये. Now, the best type of relation or devotee can establish with God is the mother and father relation. When you establish a mother and father relation with the God, you can be very informal because you can ask God for whatever you want. In fact, you can even demand like an angry child. Saint Tukaram always referred to God as mother and father. In this Abhanga, he is using two types of arguments to tell God to bless him and give him darshan. At one place, he is pleading, and at another, he is challenging God's superiority. It's a very interesting Abhanga. Let us see the translation. First line, माय बापा पुढे लेकराची आळी आणिक हे पाळी कोण लळे. A child should insist and ask God repeatedly whatever he wants, because if not father and mother, then who else will fulfill the child's desire? It is the duty of the father and mother to fulfill the child's desire. So the onus is transferred on God from the child. Now, so he should not hesitate in asking and insisting. Only when you insist, God will come to you. Then the next stanza, सांभाळाची माझी विषमे आता जवळी असता अभेरका. I have many sorrows or qualities in me which generate sorrow. For example, the Shadripus, the 6 enemies, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsara. So God, please let them vanish. When you are so near me, why do you reject me and my prayers? Why do you reject my prayers? You are avoiding me. Why? In the third stanza, Tukaram Maharaj tells God, आणिकांची चाले सत्ता आम्हावरी तुमची ते थोरी काय मग. If others, like the vices in me, can rule me, then where is your greatness? If other things like vices or other people can influence me more, if they can have command on me, then where is your greatness? Is challenging God. You are the highest authority, Lord. You can destroy all my vices, and you must do that. In the last stanza, तुका म्हणे आलो दुरोनी जवळी आता टाळाटाळी करू नये. Tuka says, I have come from far away. I have come a long distance to meet you, God. Now you must not avoid meeting me. You should also fulfill your duty to meet me. And this is the end of this Abhanga, very short and sweet Abhanga. And you can sense the sincerity and the plain heart of Saint Tukaram. He is completely devoted to God and is constantly talking to God. That is very important. In joy or in sorrow, He is always remembering God. And he is not asking for any material gains. He is not asking for any material things. His only desire is to meet God. He is truly in love with God, and that's why he wants to meet God. Isn't it very amazing? That is the reason people like Tukaram Maharaj. The translation is complete here. Did you like the translation? Now we will move to Abhanga 429. First I will read it in Marathi. योग तप याची नावे गळित व्हावे अभिमाने करणे ते हेची करा सत्य बरा व्यापार तरी खंडे येर झार निघे भार देहाचा तुका म्हणे माना मान हे बंधन नसावे. A devotee should shed his ego and excessive pride. He should also resort to truth in whatever activities he does. So never go away from truth and never work with an ego. Ego is the biggest enemy of man, and if a man takes resort to untruth, then he falls very much in the spiritual field. Now, this is Tukaram Maharaj's definition. He says that this itself is yoga and penance. Penance is severe meditation. Now, he used his time in guiding people to the correct path and saving them from fake gurus. That was Tukaram Maharaj's mission. Prevent people from falling prey to fake gurus. Give them the correct knowledge. And that was his mission of life. Now he has shown to the world that the saints do not only pray God or only chant his name, but they also carry out important work of bringing social transformation. This is what Tukaram Maharaj did also. Very big social transformation at his time. So let us see the translation of this Abhanga. First line, योग तप याची नावे गणित व्हावे अभिमाने. Our self-pride should be completely gone. We should have no excessive pride in ourselves. That condition itself is yoga and penance, which means deep meditation. Now the second line, करणे ते हेची करा सत्य बरा व्यापार. Yoga, if you are keen on doing something, please do this. Do all your dealing adhering to the truth. Truth and God are same. Like it is said, Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Want to go nearer to God, want to meet God, truth is the only way. You cannot lie and reach God. So this is a very important thing to Tukaram Maharaj taught. And Tari Khande Yerazhar Nighe Bhar Dehacha. Now if you do that, if you chant God's name, if you follow truth, only then your binding with the cycles of births and deaths will end. The material bond, or what they call the Bhavasagar, and your bandhana to the karmas, all of that will end, and God will meet you and make you free from all the bondings. And this is what you should do. Resort to truth and shed your ego. Then the last line Tukaram Maharaj says, Tuka म्हणे माना मान हे बंधन नसावे. Tuka says you should not take the burden of honor and dishonor, that is an insult, on your own shoulder. Meaning you should transcend beyond these feelings. Don't get attached to them. Don't be too happy if you are honored, and don't be too sad even if you are insulted. That is how you can escape the material world. Now here the translation is complete. Did you experience how sincerely Saint Tukaram advises his devotees? His genuine desire to purify all the souls around him is from his heart, and we can feel that, we can sense that, and that is why it is so touching. I hope you like my translation. If yes, Please subscribe to my channel and share these Abhangas with all your friends. Thank you very much, and we will meet next time for Abhangas 430 and 431. Bye.